We interrupt this program for a special news bulletin. 3 young singers who soared to the heights of show business on the current rock and roll craze were killed today in the crash of a light plane in an Iowa snow flurry.
The Jimi Hendrix experience is over. The acid rock musician died today in a London hospital, apparently from an overdose of drugs.
The Hollywood coroner says an overdose of narcotics, police say possibly heroin, is responsible for the death of the well-known rock singer Janis Joplin. Musician was disclosed today. Jim Morrison, 27 years old, lead singer of The Doors. His manager said Morrison died 6 days ago in Paris, either of a heart attack or pneumonia.
Elvis Presley died today. He was 42. Apparently it was a heart attack.
3 members of the group, including its leader, Ronnie Van Zant, were among the 6 people killed in this crash.
Singer of the rock group AC/DC was found dead last night in a parked car in South London. Scotland Yard said the body of 30-year-old Bon Scott was discovered by a friend who had left him in the car hours earlier to sober up after a day's drinking.
Good evening. Millions of people mourned the tragic death of John Lennon today. The young and the middle-aged shared a sense of grief over the inexplicable slaying of Lennon, murdered by a young man who'd been a fan of Lennon and the Beatles for the last 15 years.
Bob Marley, his reggae music known far beyond its roots in Jamaica, died in a Miami hospital today after a long battle against cancer.
Soul singer Marvin Gaye, whose career spanned over 25 years, including the birth of the Motown sound to the 80s, was shot to death yesterday in Los Angeles.
News this morning, rock and roll singer Rick Nelson was killed last night in a private plane crash in Texas.
From CB News, Def Leppard guitarist Steve Clark died in his sleep at his home in London on Monday night at the age of 30.
Freddie Mercury, the flamboyant frontman of the veteran British band Queen, died Sunday in his West London mansion. He died peacefully at age 45 of bronchopneumonia brought on by AIDS.
Announced tonight the singer-composer lost his battle with prostate cancer. He was known for elaborate, unconventional songs, often with raunchy lyrics. Frank Zappa became prominent some 26 years ago, leading his band he named the Mothers of Invention.
Word of an untimely death. Kurt Cobain was the lead singer of the group Nirvana. Their albums were bestsellers, their songs filled with images of despair and violence. One lyric, "The sun is gone, but I have a light. The day is done, but I'm having fun." And then this morning, his body found at home.
Eazy-E has died in Los Angeles after a battle with AIDS. Eazy-E, whose real name was Eric White, was a member of the group NWA, which helped popularize harsh inner-city rap music.
Grammy Award-winning music star Selena has been shot and killed in Texas. The 23-year-old Mexican-American singer died at a Corpus Christi hospital after being shot this afternoon at a Days Inn motel.
Fatal shooting, but he couldn't survive a second. Rap star Tupac Shakur died last night after a brief life in a rough business. He was 25.
Early today, as he left a party in Los Angeles, Wallace, also known as Biggie Smalls, was shot from a passing vehicle. He had been named Rap Artist of the Year at the Billboard Awards in 1995. He was considered a rival of West Coast rapper Tupac Shakur, who was fatally shot in September in Las Vegas.
Good evening. We begin tonight with the death of an American original, Frank Sinatra. For the better part of this century, he set the standard for popular music in this country and around the world.
Another major story tonight is the passing of George Harrison. The former Beatle died in Los Angeles from cancer, his family by his side. He was 58 years old.
The country music world is saying goodbye to the legendary Man in Black. He died early this morning at a hospital in Nashville.
Ronald Reagan rose to greatness and became one of the most beloved figures of his time.
Ray Charles died today in California of liver failure. He was 73.
MTVU, Johnny Ramone, legendary guitar player for the Ramones, died in his sleep in Los Angeles on Wednesday afternoon. Tommy Ramone, the last surviving original member of the group, told MTV News that his former bandmate was, quote, born to be a rock star and was a, quote, very important person in his life.
Rapper Old Dirty Bastard, or ODB, died yesterday after complaining of chest pains. But this rapper had a history of pain, a troubled life of drugs and jail.
CBS News are reporting that Michael Jackson, 50 years old, the king of pop, has died. A very, very sad moment.
This morning, well, we know this guy had a history of health problems, but rapper Nate Dogg died,
Turn now to a major loss in the music world tonight. The gifted singer Amy Winehouse found dead in her London home. She was just 27. And so many people blogging and tweeting throughout the day today about an almost eerie coincidence. So many young music stars lost, and so many lost when they too were 27. ABC's Simon McGregor Wood is in London.
Yes, good morning, George. It happened here at 3:43 yesterday afternoon when a member of Houston's entourage located her body inside this hotel.
He'll always be remembered as the man who fought for your right to party. Adam Yauch, better known as MCA of the Beastie Boys, is dead at the age of 47.
Breaking overnight, blues legend B.B. King has died. King had been in poor health, living in a hospice in Las Vegas. His career began in the late 1940s. He continued to perform and record actively until recently, although he did slow down somewhat from the hundreds of performances each year. Had hundreds of hits, 15 Grammy Awards. B.B. King was 89 years old.
Some breaking news in to us just now this morning. It's been confirmed that David Bowie, singer and musician, has died at the age of 69.
My fave groups, A Tribe Called Quest. Their rapper, Phife Dawg, has passed away.
And we are coming on the air right now with the breaking news that the pioneering musician Prince has died at the age of 57.
Okay, we've got some breaking news coming to us here via Thames Valley Police, who have confirmed the death of the singer George Michael at the age of 53.
Musicians.
Chuck Berry was found dead today at age 90 in a suburban St. Louis home.
The music industry today is remembering the life of Linkin Park lead singer Chester Bennington. He was 41 years old, and the artist was found dead in his Los Angeles home yesterday.
Unfortunately, we have some more breaking news to tell you tonight. The death of a rock and roll icon. Tom Petty died tonight at the age of 66 after suffering cardiac arrest at his home in Malibu earlier today. The longtime manager of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers confirming his death just a few minutes ago.
We're following some sad news from the music world. EDM star Avicii has died. He was found dead in the city of Muscat, Oman. Avicii, born Tim Bergling in Sweden, was considered a pioneer of electronic dance music, also known as EDM. He retired from touring in 2016 due to health issues. As a DJ, he sold out worldwide arenas with hits like 2013's Wake Me Up.
Developing right now, a search for a killer in South Florida after an up-and-coming rapper is shot dead. 20-year-old XXXTentacion killed in an apparent robbery.
I am Paula Ferris. We have breaking news this morning. Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul, has passed away at 76 years old, according to the Associated Press.
This sad news, singer and songwriter Eddie Money, the man behind hits like 2 Tickets to Paradise, Take Me Home Tonight, and Baby Hold On, has died.
Turn to the sudden and shocking death of rap star Juice WRLD. The 21-year-old, who was named Billboard's Best New Artist this year, suffered a medical emergency at Chicago's Midway Airport. Tribute streaming in this morning, and Eva Pilgrim is here with the latest. Good morning.
Neil Peart, legendary drummer and lyricist for Rush, has died at the age of 67. Peart passed away on Tuesday after a quiet battle with cancer. Just a few minutes ago, the band released this statement. It is with broken hearts and the deepest sadness that we must share the terrible.
Good morning to you, Frank. A young rapper by the name of Pop Smoke, shot and killed inside his home. He was actually shot here in his home in the Hollywood Hills and then later died at a hospital. His death being confirmed by his record label this morning, and some of his fans are even coming by here to pay their respects. Let me show you some pictures from earlier. This happened around 4:30 this morning.
This is breaking overnight. Country legend Kenny Rogers has passed away. Stephanie Elam looks back at the life and career of the man behind The Gambler and Lucille.
Guitar legend Eddie Van Halen died of cancer today. Few could match his speed or his influence to an entire generation of guitarists. Here's CBS's Jamie Yauch.
And he was born in the UK but raised on Long Island. Tonight, the music world mourning the loss of legendary rapper MF.
Family of rapper DMX, whose real name is Earl Simmons, says that he's died at a New York hospital. He was put on life support after suffering a heart attack a week ago. DMX's impact on rap music began in the late 90s when his first studio album debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200.
And tonight we are remembering the rapper behind one of the catchiest songs ever recorded.